Overpowered items are bittersweet. Sometimes that power boost provides an endless amount of fun, putting you, the player, in a godlike status. Other times, overpowered items can spoil the fun by making a game less challenging, or the overall experience less fun, especially when interacting with others online. So today we're taking a look at some of those items on the bitter side. We're talking items that ruin games, make games pointless, and just broke not only the game's ability to be challenging, but also broke our spirits. So let's jump into our list of the top 10 overpowered items that broke video games. And at number 10 is the Invincibility Leaf. Starting off this list, let's take a look at an item from Super Mario 3D Land. If you've never encountered this item or played the game, well, the Invincibility Leaf basically does exactly what you think it does. It makes you invulnerable. For the entire level, that is. It appears after you've died 5 times in a single level, which is why it's highly criticized for watering down the game excessively. It removes any challenge. Unless you're really good at falling into pits, in which case you will still be challenged. Up next, number 9 is the Bee Shield from Borderlands 2. The Bee Shield is a legendary amplified shield that you can acquire randomly, or by following one of the various farming suggestions that you can find on YouTube, and has a crazy high amp shot damage with 0 shield drain per shot, despite having a long recharge delay and a low shield capacity, which makes the likelihood of defeating some high level bosses way more achievable, if you're just a little bit patient that is, which practically makes your battles a walk in the park. Up next, number 8 is the R8 Revolver from CSGO. From Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the R8 Revolver is a fan favorite. It's got 2 modes, one that is quite accurate and another that uses more of a fanning technique. It's got extremely high damage for a handgun, and it deals more damage than the Desert Eagle and can kill a player with 2 shots if they're armored, plus instant headshot kill at any range. On the downside, it has low ammunition, only 16 rounds with 8 shots in the cylinder and in reserve, but it still makes this gun pack a powerful punch, especially considering it's a handgun. Up next, number 7 is SLUGTHROWER from Star Wars Battlefront Multiplayer. The SLUGTHROWER fires ballistic projectiles rather than energy, which makes it a bit old school in the context of this game, and the Star Wars universe that is, but it's still quite the whopper. While at first it may just seem like an intense projectile shooter, players soon discovered that if they combined it with a jump pack, it made the damage more severe, and also ruined ground combat since they could just jump up in the air, fire away, and do some serious damage. Up next, number 6 is the Tau Cannon from Half-Life. Also known as the XVL-1456, the Tau Cannon is introduced as an experimental energy weapon in the chapter Questionable Ethics. Many feel it's the best weapon in the game due to its power and versatility, and its beams are made up of Tau particles. It has 2 modes, its primary rapid-fire attack, which is capable of firing off 300 shots per minute, and a secondary mode that charges it up, firing white-hot beams that can hit multiple targets or burst through walls. While it's awesome in the game, it does make deathmatches very hard to endure, since it's easy to blast other players away in no time. Up next, number 5 is the Energy Sword from Halo. There's a few overpowered items from Halo that we could talk about in this video, but for the sake of keeping this list diverse, we chose to just stick with the Energy Sword this time around. This iconic weapon is mainly effective on close-range maps, letting you kill with 1 hit, making it a devastating melee weapon. It can also penetrate through energy shield systems and some armor. As long as it's in close combat, this weapon can pretty much make you invincible, and also make you look like a badass while you're at it. Up next, number 4 is the FARSIGHT XR20 from Perfect Dark. The FARSIGHT is basically an invincible weapon that's incredibly overpowered. It's a sniper rifle, can shoot through walls, auto-lock on enemies, and kill with 1 hit, which if you were on the receiving end, just kinda feels like you're dying out of nowhere. Fun. And our number 3 spot is the Alchemy exploit in Morrowind, or what some people refer to as the Alchemy glitch. Essentially, it's just a way to make your character incredibly powerful. So once you get to Mournhold in the game, you're able to buy spells in the Royal Palace from a woman NPC named Lorena Maria. Once you do that, you can craft yourself a spell that fortifies your alchemy skill or fortifies intelligence, which is the more commonly used option here. That essentially gives you the intelligence increase you need to vastly improve your enchanting and potion crafting. You can end up crafting potions that are exceptionally strong, and also come with a pretty price tag on them, meaning you can sell them, make a ton of money, and buy whatever else you'd like to amp up your abilities, even to the point of essentially achieving godlike status with an endless supply of potions. When one wears off, you just chug back another. In our number 2 spot is GTA Online's HYDRA. Available in both GTA Online and San Andreas, the HYDRA is a military VTOL fighter jet that can be flown in hover mode similar to a helicopter, or just flown as a regular plane, which is cool, but where it really shines is in combat. Reusing some of the weapons from the P996 laser, it has 2 cannons that fire explosive rounds. Unlike the P996 laser missiles though, it has lock-on and non-lock-on rockets, with the ability for the player to switch between the 2 options, giving the rockets a better range and a longer flight time. And in GTA Online it comes for a pretty steep price, $3 million. So if you haven't encountered it, it shouldn't be too hard to imagine how it could make GTA Online a little more frustrating when someone owns it and is bombing the crap out of you. And finally in our number 1 spot is Destiny's GJALLARHORN. This holy grail of overpowered weapons originally broke the game in year 1 and was then brought back in year 3. Let's take a look at this overpowered rocket launcher that was pretty hard to get your hands on. First off, it's super pretty, looks incredibly unique, and is also super effective. It's great for distance because of its tracking feature. It has upgrades like snapshot, quick draw, and speed reload that are really effective with this gun, which makes it incredibly useful when you're using something this high powered. But most impressively is the Wolfpack rounds, which includes homing that can really f up your enemies. And it attacks multiple enemies too, so you can kill enemies and bosses in next to no time. So yeah, it kinda makes sense how it broke the game. Really hard to top that. And it also gave some players a very unfair advantage when playing online, to the point where players also wouldn't let you into the group unless you had a G-Horn, almost creating a G-Horn elitist status online. Alright, there we have it. Now there's quite a few game-breaking items that we didn't include on this list, because, well, there's only 10 spots on a top 10 list. So let us know in the comments below if we should do a part 2. In the meantime though, if you dug this video, why not hit that like button? And hell, maybe subscribe while you're at it. We'd love to have you stick around. We've got some other fun videos you might want to check out, including the top 10 insane speed chokes or the top 10 scariest games you should play. But in the meantime, thanks for watching guys. I've been Kelly Pally and you've been watching Top 10 Gaming. I'll catch you all in the next one.